Four-man stack in towards the B bomb site is a huge gamble for forZe. They've clearly expected that early rush to come out from Syman, but it's not what they're going for at all. And xsepower'a now in trouble, has to retreat towards long. He actually gets 2 fadeaway headshots on 4 HP. That is absolutely insane. xsepower'a takes him down in the end, but that's brought time for the rotations back up towards this A site. That's a nightmarish start for Syman.
Syman haven't been in a rush to even attack towards the site either. almazar is just hoping he can connect some bullets at this point, but Norbert's playing it safe. Just wants the CT player to overextend, and FaceCrack does in fact. So the bomb, even denied, is forZe's next massive opportunity to now try and take advantage of. The kills try and come back in, flipped, and almazar clean up. Well, it is going to be Banana in the short side of A, which really looks to get challenged first. This initial aim draw had to be won by Flit, so it's a great opportunity now for Syman to work with. They find the opening, but FaceCrack has all the noise of Norbert just jump spotting over towards A, and he's not going to expect the MP9 up close. Cade with at least a good trade kill in terms of a safe opportunity for a kill. Look how many angles you've got to clear. Jerry, that's perfect. Nealon, he does at least trade out to ensure that scout does little, but already so much done by Jerry, and he's even got an AK. It's another kill as Mal becomes the next player to fall. Nealon, 1 against 2. This isn't impossible, Ben.
It certainly isn't. 2 quick headshots, that'd win the round, but it's Jerry who finds it instead. Nealon can't convert, regrettably, and that's the full buy from Syman, falling.
Привет, друзья, это Docent. Нахожусь на сайте NightDrop. Давайте откроем какой-то кейсик. Здесь их, кстати, очень много. Ну, выберу я, пожалуй, запрещенное. Стоит он не так уж и дорого. Всего лишь 125 рублей. Ну а пока что кейсик открывается, я напомню, что у меня есть промокод Docent 2, который даст вам плюс 30% при пополнении баланса. Отлично, мне выпал дигл за 1000 рублей. Ну а так как я не особо люблю играть с диглом, я перейду в апгрейд и обменяю его, например, на вот такой вот калашик «Авариновая месть». Шанс у меня 65%, довольно-таки много. Ссылочку на сайт я оставил в описании.
forZe find themselves under pressure in the site that they have more men placed. xsepower'a trying to lurk over towards A, but Flit doing the same thing, trying to get that long flank on the go.
Right, it's FaceCrack now looking for the initial kills, and AWP in fact, and xsepower'a looked to double up, but Norbert on short was the man to take him out. 40 seconds pass, and Syman now kind of denied a lot of clearance over towards B, but now with Cade more or less ensuring that the A site is open, Flit could be so good on the timing. In fact, he finds nothing. It's just damage towards Nealon.
First round, it comes in round 4 after the loss in round 3, and that's an excellent little headshot there from Norbert to deny any kind of saving. You might have another opportunity onto Jerry, but on low HP can't quite convert. There might be more hunters waiting in the wings in the form of xsepower'a and Co as they look to advance in, but this could be quite lethal here for Syman if they aggress too hard, and the AWP to hand is going to be what they want to save eventually.
Oh, Cade might lose the time, and in fact he falls to a FAMAS, which I didn't even expect, so that's a AK upgrade for the CT player. xsepower'a just holds. Mal loses that engagement. That's the AWP loss as well for Syman, but the issue is they've not considered really where to send the bomb. They've sent a player out towards B. That's cost them.
Really trying to get done. It looks like they're waiting for aggression. They're waiting for xsepower'a to spot rotators over on A and perhaps sell the fake, but FaceCrack's dropped the bomb through the smoke. He doesn't know that, so they could rotate over to A, but as he pushes through, that information should be garnered eventually. xsepower'a making his way down to the B site, denied by the AWP of xsepower'a.
Jerry, in fact, with the aggression, could so catch off this player in Playground. In fact, xsepower'a beats him to it, so Syman again get a quick advantage. The smoke and connector again works out, but it's trades galore, with Syman now gaining an advantage towards B.
Those safety pockets, right? Theoretically, as soon as he gets that kill and aggresses up long, he can create a nice pocket, but the frags on the way in are not landing for Syman. Norbert gets one, but almazar stands true. The AWP has to remove him, and Flit now, he's got it all on his shoulders. xsepower'a, the man we were praising, is the last man in, and Flit, I don't know if he spotted his head there. He should have the information on the position and misses the opening headshots. xsepower'a, he's not going to let you make those kinds of mistakes. It's a round for Syman. Really giving an opportunity for Syman to take control of the site. Rotations coming through, but it's just a Mac 10 on 50 HP.
Well, there you are. Even finds a kill. PROS. Even lucky to just cross out, but that Mac 10 in front of Bank was a concern because it's got the bomb dropped. The AWP up close needs to be careful. Again, the AWP falls to a much worse weapon. FaceCrack has to find 3 to win this, and I think the Galil already has the angle.
the next round. The issue is he just got tagged by that AWP. That makes it so much harder. But I suppose when you get headshot, it doesn't matter anyway. 4 kills for Kios then.
Yeah, you wonder now if Syman can actually respond because their impact player, their carrier, Kios, got deleted quite early on. And now there's a bit more pressure really on these 4 players who now have to step up, do so much more work. An early flash in isn't going to flash off face crack, but combined with Almazar, it should have been a good CT defense. Neelan gets both entries. They at least unlock the restart, and they now look for the boost on the CT point of view. The M4 spots both out. That's the bomb dropped. Now on all, just has to find Flit, but Flit comes off better. Syman, they lose the engagements. They can't get a bomb plant. Flit is key. The historical stats just haven't been there. You said that their T side has been weaker. That opening by Mount is all but key, if anything, over towards B, because they've now cleared Monster. And now they can just quickly look towards this A defense. Neelan might be the first point of contact.
Stays quiet and misses shots. This is, oh dear, let's forget about that one. 4-on-4 situation. Should be able to have impact on the CT. Spots one out, but it's FaceCrack who gets the second kill with the Glock. And oh, it's more with USPS shots. Eventually they do land to the head. It's still a 3-on-3 with xsepower'a on just 2. But time ticking away means Syman has to get aggressive. They find xsepower'a, but Jerry and Almazar reply in kind. And with 2 big Glock kills at the end of the round, forZe pick up an all-important pistol.
Norbert and Connector looks for something they could do enough damage, and it certainly sets up the kill. forZe lose 2 without any response.
It's an all-important round up against the first full buy from Syman in the map, and the call from forZe is to Mac 10 rush B. Not the best tactical decision in this round. It's cost them nearly all of their CT side here on overpass, and something they shouldn't really have been afforded.
He hears players quite up close, but 2, if they overwhelm him, he could so easily be dead. Flit just walks into it. The M4 makes it look so easy and looks for a couple more with it. Kios gets 2 more and ends with a triple kill to pad his stats up to 25. It's going to be about timing on this entry kill, and it is a T-sided win. Jerry. Oh, in fact, doubles up with xsepower'a to find that kill towards A. That would have been an entry if they wanted to work with it, but now they did. Now
has to go absolutely huge. He's not got any more smokes to slow this one down. Does the flash though, but the shots can't land. FaceCrack does exactly what he says on the tin, finding the headshot.
Could look for a 30 bomb in kill numbers.
He readjusts perfectly onto FaceCrack, deals with that, but Almaz has found a way into A, perhaps. Mo looking to deny it, and Neelan from Connector getting aggressive. Can't find Flit. Jerry's found another kill, and that swings the man advantage actually into the T-side's favor. The AWP still alive on the A-bomb site, but there still has to be xsepower'a rotating, or Flit rather, rotating all the way in from long. Bomb going down now in A. Flank on the way from the bathrooms as well, but this 3-man defense predicts it, but it whiffs the shot. xsepower'a has to leave it on to the AKs now to do all of the work here. Mo's AWP hunting around, not scoping in until it's confident of the angles, but Jerry's taken it down. Cade knows there's 1 to long, has no idea where the second is.
Well, there you are for forZe. A great way to win it. 13 to 11.
Why has Almazar got a Mac 10 in this round? Look at the money on the rest of his team.
Yeah.
Why has nobody dropped him a rifle? Still somehow he's been able to find a kill with it. It's excellent work for the moment. Norbert, he's still lurking around. He wants to do damage. He's not revealed himself just yet. They haven't spotted him. xsepower'a eventually does, but he can't deny Norbert putting his team to the grave. 3 huge M4s. They find the big headshots. And what we thought it might be the double AWPs that secured that round, it's all Norbert. Quad kill on his angle. Almazar now to try and reply. He's had 2 with the Mac 10, but my word, Norbert has bailed Syman out of this one.
Oh, the AWP.
Yeah, just really perplexing as to why they don't drop there. I don't know whether they guessed the economic situation wrong. Maybe because Keo saved the AWP, they thought it might be a pistol buy around that hero AWP, but either way, it was the wrong call. Mo punished, but FaceCrack replying onto Cade could be when his death comes through.
Well, there's the kill for Flit. forZe. They swipe that advantage back in their favor. Again, Syman started off the round with the early kill and the early advantage. Norbert on site could still make an individual play, and he's got 2 kills on a third. Really could have been there, but an SG in fact swipes it out. The AWP pushing. Mo looks to deny the bomb plant, and while he can't do that, he just has to find Jerry. And AK now hides and moves behind the pillar. It's so down to time, and Mao has a kit to work with also. The strike, the shot needs to be his. It is. It's a Syman round. It's a massive clutch to win also. 3 kills go his way.
For forZe, they've got their own lurker over on A in the form of Jerry, who might just be able to get a free kill here, but he whiffs it completely. Mo 180s with the AWP, secures the 3-on-3, and now he's going to be under a little bit more pressure. forZe thought they might have had a free sight there. Flick gets one, but Cade replies. It's the 2-on-2.
Money to work with in the following round. So about the engagements, it's about the push, and you don't need to push that xsepower'a. Mao can come off better in that encounter. Almazar now has to find both of them. The AWP towards bank, backs away towards stairs. First flash in, not too impactful on towards this Russian player. The AK's there, just has to find one more. Cade be a savior. This time he loses. Almazar wins the clutch. forZe get 15 first. A stack up and a nice boost for the FAMAS, but no one for now looking to push short. It's going to be a monster stack, and it's going to be Cade looking to hold on to this.
Close angle doesn't yield any kills. 4 now to find for forZe to secure map 1. Nealon close to pillar with the deagle in hand. It's Norbert's deagle who's found the first kill. Jerry will get one back, but Norbert wants to recover a rifle. FAMAS now in his hands. That gives him substantially more firepower to work with, but he's been removed by the pushing short player. Nealon's still here with his deagle, turns around for a second huge kill. 2 more players to find to save his team, and he can't quite get it done. In the end, it is forZe who come out on top ever so narrowly, but 16-13 is the score, and Syman's map pick falling by the wayside.
Now for Syman to start on the CT side, they've got to get a good bit of presence early on. For now, a deep set of smoke, space crack in fact finds the initial one. Kios on site does so well to get the 2 kills he finds, and it certainly allows Syman to keep the site a little bit easier.
At all. And he has the only kit available for Syman. At least that would be dropped on this A site should they need it. He's found the opening headshot. He's found a second wallbang as well. Shut down completely.
And that's a missed smoke, in fact, towards Arch. So Nealon, in fact, will be opening. I thought it was a missed smoke, but they might be trying to now flank towards CT.
Norbert getting the work done in the A site. Can't convert the 3rd kill, though, onto Flit. It's still the 3-on-3 now, actually, as Flit converts the 2nd. Looking for more damage. Mo removed on the AWP now, as Kios is found as well by Jerry. forZe, this looks like their first round, as FaceCrack gets it done in the end.
Syman, I don't think once have even wanted to work their way up in armor. That's nice and crisp from Jerry's point of view. So quick advantage for forZe, which quickly gets doubled up. The boost from Mo only gets himself 1 kill. So Syman, they again lose out on the entries. They again lose out on the issues. And I heard some ticks which might indicate a pause could follow this. But for now, Flit will have to go up and look for Cade on the site. The M4 doesn't quite convert the kill for the player in pit. Almazar will find it anyway. Left safe. The M4, I don't think, can be out of this. Nealon, one of the better players for Syman in this series so far. Needs to find a few more kills.
Looks like he's trying to go for this, but the nades put him to an early grave.
His missed shot. Balls off of that are going to push up towards short. 3 on short, 1 in apartments. And K, the only player on balcony, he really has to find something. He just doesn't get cleared. So K can take advantage. 2 kills go his way. Flit and Almazar both full, but a player on site in FaceCrack can at least establish something. But there is a player literally on the bomb site. Norbert now looks to maybe find Jerry, and that would be the bomb dropped with it. So you've got an AK FaceCrack. You've got lots more work to do. 3 more to find after finding Norbert on site. Syman had a crossfire, so an easy CT win means they do find 4.
Slightly more of an off angle, but should still be cleared by forZe. It's a case of whether they have the speed to find him. They can't get it in the early instance. Mo readjusts for the flick beautifully and gets the 2nd as well. That's certainly what you want to see if you're a Syman fan. And now a smoke drop towards B to try and bake some rotations, but Mo is not stopping.
Around that, they can force. And again, pit Syman under the pressure. Let's come in. The AKs to play favor Chaos. Not be forced out yet, but Neelan falls. And now the Belgians got so much more work to do.
Gets one, gets the second headshot, but can't convert it into a kill. And with the cash left over, Syman have to save out this
spoiler, so not quite gonna peek in towards this player in Graveyard.
They're stomping up towards the B side. Quickly they go. Face cracks Mac 10 dealt with, but Jerry replies with one. Mo's AWP ringing out for only one as Kios replies with one of his own. Retake, and they have 3 players alive to do it.
Well, they've only got 2 Molotovs and a flash to hold on to this in the after plant. The AWP up close to Lizzle. Kios, in fact, allowed to come off better. The shotgunner is still in play. The shotgun deleted Flit. Now has to find 2 more to maybe come off winners, and the Molotov can just help be used to really force them off the bomb. They're both now away from it. They're both now looking to hold on to this and push for this kill. One-on-one peaks on what he'll get. Cades.
They've struggled to do so. Pistol round would have to be huge, but Kios is the one who gets the first kill. Facecraft will get one back, but Kios has found yet more. Jerry, the only man left with a CZ and no armor. This is a statement here from Syman. Their T side off to a raring start.
Oh, the ZZ might not even get anything. 2 shots are really nice, and the way they get converted. Has to reload now to his final set of bullets. Might even want to upgrade to something else, but 8 HP, no kit, and a lot more work to do.
xsepower'a, if there was a time for him to wake up with the AWP, this is it. Jerry goes aggressive, is immediately removed, as is Flit. It all goes wrong for forZe. They try and force the round in their favor, and Syman shut it all down.
Pressure now. 2 Molotovs at least sitting towards the side. Face crack not quite off any angle yet. It is an off angle. He's holding it. He got instantly spotted, but still gets 2 kills. He could get a third, but Kios says no to that idea.
Felt like Facecrack did so much work, but needed one more kill for my money for this to go xsepower'a's way. He's found the first, looks up, and it just, what is that? Secures the 1 versus 2, my faith, from an all-time low to an all-time high. forZe, heroic play from the individuals, bailing them out of this gun round. Losing everyone other than xsepower'a, at least he can keep the AWP, but look at these MP9s, they have to be so close. Jerry gets caught off again. Or rather, it's Facecrack, his teammate. At least now Jerry can upgrade on to that AK. Trying to use the smoke to escape. He'll get Kios as well. Beautiful. Exactly what he was looking for. And xsepower'a opening up onto NORBERT. Perhaps forZe now are starting to awaken the sleeping giants here on Inferno. Vic pushing the apartments. Putting Flit to an early grave. Bringing it into a 2-on-3. Syman.
Smoke, well, you'd expect it to be towards CT, but they are going for the dry peaks. They want to take this so passively, and that could be a mistake. Quick, in fact, caught off by Jerry. Here, that would be at least step 1, but Jerry, he can just play for the time.
Well, Mo.
He keeps wanting to smoke it, but what's his teammate? In fact, he does it anyway. Jerry and Flit hold off against this A push, and it could easily be free, but Adeagles says no to that idea.
But looking like his active player from Facecrack, he definitely wants to deny it at the moment. Just hunting around, but Kios taking his time and converting the second kill. Readjusting his aim now towards the pit as Kvik can support with the crossfire up from in the apartments. The pistols, they've been given a little bit of space, and Kios has found another Deagle headshot. He's nightmarish for forZe. The full eco. Are they going to give him the free entry to the B site? That's a 4th kill. A Deagle and no armor. That's all Kios had in this round. And he's stuck around at Arch side. He's going to walk back into A. This man's brain is bigger than my entire head. It's the one-on-one situation now from him.
forZe come off worse from these best of 3 comebacks, or sorry, from these scenarios where they just were lacking players and were lacking kills to bomb. I think planted for Kios, and he just has the info now though of where the AWP is. But now running towards library, a kit is available and on his back, but he's just got to wait for someone to peek him. Getting nothing at all. Syman have done it. Kios, what an individual effort from the man who you'd expect that also to come in from.
Seems a common theme for forZe. They just continue to get aggressive. Every time, they're not happy to passively back off into the site. This time it works out, but Nearly every time prior, it's been an absolute disaster. They clean up the A-bomb site, though, and
that economic decision is going to be so impactful on how this game could end. It's going to be the utility that does so much work early on. Mo, Quick, and Cadian take so much damage. The M4 only gets one, but there's your entry, Syman. They've got at least a chance to get to the A site.
FaceCrack looking to remove that chance as Flit rotates in from the A-bomb site. Goes aggressive. Spray good for at least one. We can't quite find any players just yet, and xsepower'a waits now for his teammates to assist in the retake.
They have to play this together. They can't go for the one-on-one angels. That's what Syman come off better with in lots of these encounters, especially when they're on pistols. Yorp all gets lost to a Mac 10. Again, it's an issue where forZe just lose the AWP and can't get it working in any retake scenario, but here's the reinforcement. Flit, comes off worse against Cade. Flit, does he have time? I think he might just about have it. 13 just about, Syman.
You can't flounder anymore, my friend. You have to stand tall. It all hangs in the balance at 14 to 13. There is no more room for error. Jerry sees he finds one. Mo replies, but xsepower'a does the same. 2 big kills before Kios finds his way in with the AK. Can't punish the AWP retreating, and he's left alone in a 1-on-3 situation. Bomb still needs to be recovered from Banana. And forZe, with 20 seconds left on the clock, they might have just done it. They may have just tied this one up at 14 to 14. Kios committing to the plant, swinging around, but it's xsepower'a who finds the AWP kill. He does stand tall in the site.
One MP, in fact, the other on site, FaceCrack and Flit now have to do a lot more work if they want to maybe hold on to this. Focus there towards one. The Molotov perfect, but not enough to force Flit off the angle. So many smokes, it's an awful encounter. It's got to be kills, and it is. 2 quick kills, so quick from forZe. Norbert gets the one back in pit, and there is a player on side. They're looking for the plant, but they just can't get it. 40 seconds for Norbert.
Creeping in with the AWP, missed shot rings out. Norbert knows he's under pressure. Men on both sides, and it's the CT AWP that rings true. forZe. The T's go for the full execution. They're just waiting, biding their time for the perfect opportunity to strike. FaceCrack has spotted 2 of them. That's the information. It's called the rotation from Jerry over as well. Boy, the smokes, but FaceCrack catches 2 off guard. Kios will reply with 1.
Are so lucky to also get up there in the nick of time. Also 23 seconds. The M4 falls. Jerry, he had to strike back, and for now it's a minor advantage, at least in forZe's favor. They look to now threaten. From all the angles that they don't get the kills. Norbert now needs 1 more to save it. Go to overtime. What is that from Norbert?
They've gone for the boiler boost again. This really didn't work out the last time, but this time it's much more effective. Flick with another kill in the opening round of overtime. Cade even, the man who replies in Banana with a second, in fact, onto that secondary AWP. But Kios, that's an adjustment. How is this happening? forZe, they always do this, aggressing 1 at a time and potentially throwing yet another round away. Low HP on both Syman players. This should still be recoverable, but xsepower'a is now alone.
That's certainly been one of the weaknesses, just peaking 1 by 1, and it's so scary to think that they were both low HP. We 2 against 4, really approaching the A site. If Syman even commit towards it, and they've got a player towards it, FaceCrack is at least aware and prepared for that kill. But Syman, there's nothing really stopping them from flanking and looking back towards people. It wouldn't be perfect. Now FaceCrack tagged up. Has to step up. Needs support really from his teammate. As Joey now lines up 2 of them, and FaceCrack at the right time strokes back. And AKK still alive, gets 2 quickly. This can't happen again. Almazar surely need to win this for forZe.
That's the sentiment exactly. This cannot happen again. Clutch after clutch. Gone Syman's way, and Cade. Oh, it's a messy spray from Almazar, but he eventually gets it done.
They've got to expect this close angle. That's all you've got to do. The lucky thing is, he gives up a shot and gives up his position, but Chaos on top. Along the Mo, they make it look so easy, and forZe don't even get onto the bomb site. They've done enough. Split and that's unless forZe don't get anything in the next round.
They're 20 seconds away from being 1 round from Dust 2. Mo, he puts it to bed early. Quad kill. He's going to be smoked off with his AWP. He's going to be flashed at some point, but he strafes out right and is punished for it. Kios on top of the boost, spraying out, giving his position away. Stood near Flames, hemmed into the corner. Once again, now for Syman, it's the 3-on-5 retake that they have to try and commit into. The bomb just about planted by forZe. Norbert on the AWP wishing that one of these shots through smoke gets anything done, but xsepower'a, he's spotted 2 out in CT. He's converted a kill now as well. This is looking like double OT territory.
Norbert isn't going to give up. They're going to try for it. They're going to fight on, but I don't think it's enough. They find the kills that allow forZe an 18th round.
Still chance in this double overtime for both sides. kvik, he's going super aggressive towards mid on 6 kills only throughout the map, but he's found 7 in the round at least. xsepower'a now trapped in a CT sandwich. Has the banana filling. You expect almost bailing them out. Mo and kvik both found by him. Man advantage swung into forZe's favor, but Cade with that second mid aggression gets it straight back.
That's so well timed also, but the thing is, do you expect Flit in this angle? Do you expect as a CT that there is a player behind you? So Flit can find that one, and
making plenty of sound, trying to bait people into peeking him at the moment by making all of these cues, but it's just the orb of xsepower'a that stands tall.
At a cost of lots of utility really being sent in, and that's brilliant by Mo. xsepower'a was flashed up, and even Aggressors gets a second. This is so convincing and so easy from his point of view. One more player to find. It's an M4 that he steps up. Flit's got 2, and he really doesn't want this to be that easy for Syman.
He does a bit of damage, but again, it's a 2-on-3 retake into the A-bomb site. forZe can be quicker on the way in this time, but now they've got Kios in the AWP. Close angle, found the kill already. Almaza, 1-on-3 situation, picks up the M4, charges through the fire, and is punished by the AWP.
3 seconds. Kios. He knew that there was a player there, but he doesn't quite find the easy connection. Kios at least converts, but Jerry on site now needs to do so much more work to find 3 of them, and the duels just aren't going to be in his favor. Syman might do enough to find 22 off of this face crack. Blitz and xsepower'a have so much work to do. The bomb, it does go down, but it's a trade kill, which now lands forZe in a 2-on-1.
Norbert again. Norbert again with the triple in the round. 1-on-2 clutch this time. Low HP player can't find him though. Face crack just about recovers. Ladies and gentlemen, if it's forZe on the CT side, you expect them to have a chance of being able to close out this overtime. There we are from xsepower'a. He's found Kios, but it's the double AWP from Syman's T side that they're utilizing. Mo still be critical for forZe's chance of success. Spots out the player, converts the kill. Now it's the 3-on-5 for Syman on the T side to try and deal with.
Oh, okay, that's a great shot by Mo to really expect that player down and pit, but he doesn't expect the one up close. xsepower'a, he is going to step up. He could get something else, and Cade walks into him. All of a sudden, forZe step up their game. They wake up when they need it to. And 42 seconds.
Well,
oh, what?
xsepower'a hungry for his ace, but Mo hungry for one as well. That would be a 1v4. Honestly, if forZe let this fall apart, I don't even know what you could say at that point. Mo struggling. Surely he can't get in. A whiff shot from xsepower'a, though, gives him room, but look at the time. 20 seconds. Eventually, it's face crack to get it done. And this passive play, the last 20 seconds, they are going to hit the B site. Kios, he needs at least 2 here. Absolutely. Such close range. Completely blind. He has none. And finally, you see forZe. This is why you play passively sometimes on the T side. You burn that CT utility. It's so much easier to get into the sites. And now you've got the 5-on-3. This is the chance to win the game. Syman desperate to come back into it. But Flit, he's found another kill with the AWP. xsepower'a whipping a shot on the elsewhere. But Flit, he's got the second, all on to Norbert. He got the 1-on-3 to secure overtime, but he can't get the 1-on-5. forZe finally do it. They put the series to bed 2-0.